Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Boston Celtics. Here's Kuzi. Here's Russell. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Russell. Second chance shot. Just 3 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Here's Parker, and here is Robinson. Back to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now.
Boston foul. Bill Russell. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Duncan. Puts the move on.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see the play before it develops.
Here's Kuzi. No good on the triple.
Boston foul. Bill Russell. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Robinson. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First,
and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Oh, free throws good from Havlicek.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Duncan. Parker with the steal. Out to Gervin. Outside Leonard. Gervin trying to break loose. And that one's good. Leonard.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Kuzi with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside, Robinson. Duncan in the corner. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Havlicek. Bird outside. Here's Kuzi. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
From deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Boston?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
entertainment.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And pushing it up, here's Boston.
San Antonio.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Line. Bill.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Spurs trail by 11. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Sharman. Pass to McHale. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Dampier. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. San Antonio again missing. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Sharman. Here's McHale. Pass to Parrish. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Rondo. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight. They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looking to end the run. Rebound Boston.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Drills it from outside.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. This initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
And it's sent back by Russell.
David Robinson.
That one good for 2. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Kuzi. 8 points for him. And it's Pierce in the corner. The shot's good from Kuzi. Kuzi's got 10.
Pierce.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team
Just
foul.
over 1 minute has passed here in the second
Into
quarter.
the lineup for the Spurs. Manu Ginobili.
Outside Leonard.
Here.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 10. Basket counts. He's got 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ginobili gets a wide open look. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Cousy can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Boston. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Pass to Cousy. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trailed by 17. Pass to Bowen. From outside the arc. Spurs working the ball around now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
How about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always with that corner tray ball.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Takes a 3. What a finish with the reverse dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Celtics leading by 18. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Outside for Robinson. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And that one, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Duncan throws it down.
Assisted.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Back to Tatum. .106 left now here in the second. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Jamarcus Aldridge.
102 left to play here in the second quarter. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Elliott's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
White. Here's Garnett. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Pass to Elliott. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Aldridge. Parker outside. Now here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And so it's the Boston Celtics with
the score. Celtics 35.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
For Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Parker left side. Stolen by Pierce. Havlicek with it. Gervin covering. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Pierce. A wide open look for Bird. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Here's Robinson. No good. Nice D from Russell. Bird outside. Pass to Cowens. Now Russell. Covered by Duncan. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Russell, no good. Parker with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple. Knocked loose. And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Here's Havlicek. Boston again missing. Here's Gervin. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game. That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Parker. Back to Gervin. Pass to Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
That one is no good. Celtics leading by 20. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
No opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Pass to Kuzi. The three kept alive by Boston.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
It's tipped. Out to Russell. Gilmore grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 18. Down low. And pushing it up. Here's Boston.
2 minutes.
1:53 left to play here in the third. And it's Russell in the corner. Here's Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Bird's got 5 points so far.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Ginobili with the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's Ginobili outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is how competitive Ginobili is. You make a three on him, and that guy's coming right back at you.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Celtics Entertainment. The Celtics Entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
1:04 left in the third. Outside Rondo. And they double up Rondo. Here's Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Keenan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. White with the double team.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Boston leading by 22. Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Ginobili grabs the board. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Dampier. Over to the left wing. And he gets the whistle for the...
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bad. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league, money on level of a G. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe, faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a like a Lisi, freaky like. Oh my God, Rocket Man, like it's Rotterdam. New it, dashboard hologram. Overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bad. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. Oh, I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. Wide roll now, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. VVS is on the ring bezel. You were way under the sea level, going up till I hit fall settle. They say my flow is on God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, 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 Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bad. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the Lakers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one's good.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range J.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scores and let them do what they do best.
His first team foul.
Outside Irving. Pass to James. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
James outside. Five to shoot. Releases. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. On the wing, Irving. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 5 now.
The touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
It's time for T-shirts.
Making a switch here. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. The Lakers trail. Bryant. Rebounded by LeBron.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Outside Johnson. Pass to West. Now here's Bryant. Here's Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His first. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting
the Lakers making a switch here.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And Irving gets it to go.
Just because so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. They get it again. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Ilgauskas. Can't connect from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Johnson. Tries again. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavs trailing. To the inside. Pass to Ilgauskas. And there's James from the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
Here's Baylor. Check by James. And there's a 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Love. Back to Smith. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the middle. Here's James. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, once LeBron James gets in that deep, 2 points. Easy.
Pass to Love. Stolen. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game.
12. The Lakers 13. Get up and get loud.
There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Now here's Nance. And it's all from 3-point range. Right side Johnson. Another shot. Pass to West. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Russell. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers going the other way now. Bryant outside. O'Neal inside. Nance pulls down the board. Pass to Brandon. To the paint. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Price. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Unloads. Bryant, no good. And here comes Cleveland. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Here's Brandon. Here's Nance. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Brandon with the assist.
Bryant outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Oh, wow. What a play. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Price. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doherty. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Bryant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
No good on that one.
Kobe Bryant at the line for 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Love. Here's Free. .143 left in the first half. Here's Love. The 3-ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Down low. It's stolen by Love. Inside. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 11.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant.
Hits both from the stripe. .54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Playing with a bunch of different stars throughout his career, Kyrie has learned to be effective without the ball in his hand.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. James outside. Shots blocked. And they'll get another chance. 2 on the clock. Here's Jamarcus. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And here's Bryant. Over Irving.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
24, the Lakers.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Price. Irving with it. The 3, James. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's West. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And Los Angeles leads by 2. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Now, here is James. Here's Doherty. Pass to Price. Stolen by Bryant. Jumps up. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now, here is James. Here's Price. Tipped. Here's Doherty. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Cleveland calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. They swipe it. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Oh, and the jam by James.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Irving with it. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Pass to West. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Ilgauskas. Outside for Irving. Out to the right wing. Nance for three. Here's Ilgauskas. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
His on foul. Mark Price. His first team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Again, the Lakers score.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Cleveland with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Irving. Shoots over Johnson. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Irving. Puts up a three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Now that pull-up shot right there, that ain't easy. And Kyrie, he made it look easy.
Here's West. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And that one good. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
The Lakers in the lead. is in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson at the line for one.
And that one misses. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And James puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. James has got 6.
Now, if he makes 1 or 2, he will challenge himself from beyond the line, and he's capable of getting it there.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's West. Pass to Wilkes. Launches it. On target from range.
3 points.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Out to James. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the shot goes.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now Los Angeles with it. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The Lakers making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Irving's got 22 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Goodrich. Bryant, right side. Pass to Wilkes. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. No good on the triple. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Price. And James launches it from deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's becoming more and more reliable, LeBron James, in the twilight of his career, being able to knock down three-pointers.
He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Team foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Lakers making a switch here. It's stolen by James. Pass to Ilgauskas. Out left to the wing. Here's Price. Covered by Johnson. James outside for 3. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
And he nails the 3rd. Now Bryant. Over James. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Doherty. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
2 minutes.
And here's the fast break. They get the rebound. And the basket is good. And Los Angeles leads by 9.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 9. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to the team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Ilgauskas.
His third.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Throws it up high.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pass to Ilgauskas. There's the triple. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And stolen by Irving. And here they come. Knocked away. From deep three-point range. Out to James. Fires from deep. Cleveland gets it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His second.
And getting to the line at will. James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 10.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside Johnson. From downtown.
Magic
And the
Johnson.
Lakers hit again from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Well, we know Kyrie Irving can carry a full boat offensively, but his scoring tonight has been next level.
From deep, Johnson. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Al. Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson with our entire
it!
Shot! Shot! Yeah, good hit. Pick! Watch the pass! Step out! That's beast! Stay there! Shot!
Scores! Hey, balance it out!
You can't play with me! Hey, yo, right here!
Back up! Shot!
You got him! Yo, right here! Take that!
Box out!
Come around! Hey! That's all you!
Shot!
Say! Hey, yo, right here! Right here! Shot! No! Shoot that, boy! Hey, come to me! Shot! I see him! Hey, right here!
Hey, heads up!
Yo, look at the clock! Come get it!